split family in my house. The young ones look good.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
See the reaction of people because of what a good guy you are.
Appreciate it.
That to you.
Feels like it's a different place. How you doing, buddy? How's the family?
Doing?
Oh, they're awesome. Okay, good to see you. Well, 13 jerseys, huh?
For the first time since leaving the Rams at the end of the 2003 season, Kurt Warner is back in St. Louis. They still love him here along the banks of the mighty Mississippi, but today he is the quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals. And we welcome you to the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. The Cardinals at 2-7, taking on the 4-5 St. Louis Rams. And a pleasant good afternoon to you. I'm Tom Brenneman, welcoming you to the NFL on Fox. A pleasure to be joined in the broadcast booth today by 14-year NFL veteran Neil O'Donnell. Led the Steelers to Super Bowl 30. Also had stints in his outstanding career with the Jets, the Bengals, and finished things up with the Tennessee Titans. So, Neil, welcome aboard, and you have been in the same situation a number of times in your career that Kurt Warner is in today, going back to a place you once called home. What's it like for him today?
Well, Kurt's emotions are running extremely high right now. He is loved in the city of St. Louis. He won them a world championship in Super Bowl 34, so Kurt can't wait for that first snap to get over.
As far as the Rams are concerned, it has been a rough week. They lost last week in Seattle. Then Monday, the scathing article in Sports Illustrated where one anonymous Ram ripped into a number of his teammates on the defensive line. Then two coaches get in a fight during the week of practice. Having said all that, Neil, they feel like they still have a chance to reach the playoffs.
That's right, and we spoke to head coach Joe Vitt, and he's a no-nonsense guy. He told his players, I don't want to hear about all the distractions off the football field. Let's go out there and beat this team right now because this is a must-win situation for us.
Well, the Rams feel like they need to get 10 wins on the year to get into the playoffs. Of course, they did that when Kurt Warner was running things here in St. Louis. From 99 to 2001, twice was the NFL MVP, the MVP of Super Bowl 34. But today, part of the enemy. Kickoffs next. You're watching the NFL on Fox. In play for the Rams. Bolger in his 5th year out of West Virginia.
Yes, they did. And when you talk about the red zone, when they're practicing it on Wednesday's practice, you know it's a major concern.
High formation, and they're going to throw on first down. Bolger, good protection. Throws to the far side, and the catch is made for another first down out to the 37-yard line. But one change for the Rams. Adam Timmerman has played in 166 consecutive games, but he has an injured back. Blaine Saipaia takes over at right guard for him. The ball handlers for the Rams. Jackson will also be spelled by Marshall Faulk. Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce both returned from injuries last week. The Arizona Cardinals defensively, it's a banged-up bunch. You look along the line, Darnell Dockett, the only thing he would say all week long is the Cardinals must win. Linebacking core, Carlos Dansby out with an injured groin, the first NFL start for Darrell Blackstock. And in the secondary, Eric Green replaces Robert Tate, 13 from the 34. Both Curtis and Dane Looker into the game. Again, good protection. And throwing across the middle and making the catch is Kevin Curtis. And he has a first down across midfield. 4 receivers set. And Bolger under pressure, steps up, throws high, incomplete. He had an eye on Sean McDonald, 3rd-year receiver out of Arizona State.
Championship. You are the man in this city, and Kurt Warner is that guy.
Warner starting his 6th game this season for the Cardinals. He was out for 4 games with an injured groin. Returned last week against Seattle and threw for better than 300 yards. Comes out slinging today, and it's caught by Anquan Bolden, who returns to the Cardinal lineup after missing the last 2 games with a bruised knee. A gain of 20. Kinds of injuries. And today, no different. Stepanovic goes from right guard to left guard. Jeremy Bridges just brought back this week, inserted into the starting lineup at right guard. Outstanding wideouts. In Fitzgerald, who leads the NFL with 61 Rams defensively. A big change along their defensive line. Damian Lewis replaces Jimmy Kennedy. Leonard Little with 4 sacks on the year. Linebacking core of Tino Samoa, the leading tackler. And in the secondary, Bartell replaces Fisher. Now Gross out with an injury. Furry and Archuleta, the safeties. The last play of the game, with the Cardinals inside the 5-yard line of the Rams out in Phoenix, when the 10-second runoff officially ended it. Ball batted down. Are they saying incomplete pass or fumble? And they're saying fumble.
There it was right there. They brought that pressure right there, right up the middle. They knew Kurt Warner had to hold the ball. 3rd and 12. The QB got to wait for the deeper routes downfield to get the first downs. And
it was won all year long. They won the turnover battle. The 7 they've lost, they lost the turnover battle. Bulger rolls right, throws to the far side, and the catch is made by Curtis. Pickup of 6. Jackson in the backfield along with Manu Maliona in for protection, and juggled by Holt, and then broken up by David Macklin.
Balls.
47-yard try for Wilkins. His season long is 49, and he bangs this one through for a 3-0 lead. So the turnover, but a pretty good stop for the Cardinals on defense. They only allow 3.
The workers were ready for him.
First down throw is to Larry Fitzgerald. He's out to the 29-yard line, taken down by Jerome Carter, the rookie out of Florida State.
The whole thing, you worry about the salary cap and all that. What was the reasoning why they got rid of that team and blew it up?
Early movement, a free play, and the Cardinals cash in. It looked like.
Offside. Defense. Number 91. Penalties decline. First down.
The injury. Back-to-back 300-yard passing game. He's throwing again. Short drop. Throws to Fitzgerald, who adds on to his NFL-leading 61 catches on the year. You like this guy?
Yes, I do. He's such a big target, and he wants to play hard for Denny Green. When I talked to Larry, he just wants to play hard. He doesn't care about the record.
Cardinals on the move at the 43. Good protection. And again, the catch is made by Fitzgerald, and he is wrestled down after maybe a 1-yard gain. A penalty flag down on the play.
Cardinals offense.
Defense. Number 32. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
A.J. Arrington, the lone running back. He'll take the handoff. And his best pickup of the day. A gain of close to 5. Tripped up by Anthony Hargrove. Second down give. Again, it's to Arrington. Cuts it back to the inside, and he is hammered down by Jerome Carter. Huge chunks of time, if not the entire year. Arrington takes the pitch and has room. Gets a good block from Bergen, the tight end, and carries all the way down to the 19-yard line. This doesn't look like the Arizona Cardinals right now.
No, they actually put a little spark in it. I mean, Warner ran this play so many times when he was here in St. Louis.
And here in the last couple of weeks, they've gotten a little better inside the red zone. Second down at 10. And Fitzgerald laid out by Chris Johnson.
The old bubble screen you see right there. Anywhere on the field.
Third down and 10. And Warner steps up, fires far side. Catch is made by LaRon McCoy, the rookie out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, who had 6 catches in the game against Detroit.
Shoes in the Hall of Fame.
And he is still not missed. 29 of 29. Rackers with 96 points has scored 22 more than the rest of his team combined. The pitch to Steven Jackson, and he has been bottled up by this Arizona defense early on.
That's the one thing about head coach Joe Vitt. He wants to establish some type of running game down the field.
Third down and 13, 4 receivers set, and Bulger going up top down the sideline looking for Holt. Terrific coverage, and then a late flag. Macklin was within step for step, but the flag may go against Quentin Harris.
Defense. Number 27. Automatic first down.
Well, they called Macklin for that interference.
That's a sign of a really good veteran wide receiver.
It's a pickup of 42 yards on the penalty. Jackson taken down by the strong safety plugging up the hole, Adrian Wilson.
Offensive line right now. Get these guys coming off the ball.
Second and 17. They pick up the blitz of Wilson, and the catch made by Curtis. Shy of the first down. It'll bring up third down. After a gain of 15, including an 83-yard touchdown against Jacksonville this season, his best day as a pro. Smith had pressure, then the ball is jarred loose by Wilson. It's on the ground. Antonio Smith first applying the pressure. It looked like Wilson stripped it loose. The Cardinals say they have it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 24, blow to the quarterback's head in the pocket. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Well, we thought Wilson stripped it. He may have, but he also got Bolger on the noggin.
You look at it right here. Adrian Wilson's a physical, strong safety. But that helmet-to-helmet contact, they'll throw it all the time. They want to protect these passers in the NFL on Sundays.
Two tight ends set for the first time, and they go to the end zone. And touchdown, Torrey Holt. A 22-yard scoring strike from Bolger to Holt.
Just what the doctor ordered right there. Just a simple little go route right there. Mark Bolger.
He's against Arizona, capped off by the touchdown to Holt. It's call on Macklin, and then the personal foul against Adrian Wilson. Swinton out to the 40-yard line. He's a senior with his Sun Devils. Warner to throw on first down. And hit as he threw and nearly intercepted. Laying out big Ryan Pickett trying to get it. Talking about Vrabel from Ohio State. What a classic that was against Michigan yesterday. And now Marcel Shipp with a big game. Banged out of bounds at the 40-yard line after a pickup of 19.
That's now the best thing for him right now is hand the football off. Marcel Shipp does a great job bouncing the ball back outside, and he has that speed that can turn the corner down the sideline.
Marcel Shipp in 2002 had better than 1,200 yards from scrimmage. Was it last year? Short drop, couple of pumps, catch made by Adam Bergen, the rookie out of Lehigh.
You look right now with Adam Archuleta out. He's their blitz guy. That's the guy they want to bring down in the box. Corners out there.
2nd and 6. Warner to throw. And again finds his tight end Bergen. Or this time, I beg your pardon, it's Eric Edwards, who only has 2 catches all year. Suffered a concussion last week in Detroit, but back in there today. And around coming to Fitzgerald. And he breaks a couple of tackles and is close to another first down. Larry Fitzgerald carrying for the 7th time this year.
Must be working on that run blocking. They're in practice out in the desert.
2nd and a yard. And very close to a first down. Ryan Badejo getting his first carry. Little delay to Shipp and a big hole up the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's inside the 10. Broke the initial tackle of Jerome Carter today. First time they settled for 3. Inside handoff to Shipp. So they're staying on the ground.
Yes, they are. But this is when you get inside that 10-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Why not? And Shipp inside to 3, and a late flag comes in.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 81. 10-yard penalty. First down.
On a little blitz there, but they'll come out of it and play some zone. Keep everything up front.
Dump it off across the middle to Bolden, and he is dodging a couple of tackles and dances into the end zone.
Wow.
Anquan Bolden back in the Arizona lineup after missing the last 2 weeks with a knee injury, and willed himself to the end zone.
That's what Anquan Bolden's known for. He's known for his strength. He's not the fastest of the receivers, but when he gets that ball in his hands, he makes things happen. You look at it right here. Warner just dumps it down, a little angle route to Bolden, makes one miss right there, and look at the strength. Boom, no one's going to tackle him. He's determined to get in the end zone.
Big missed tackle there by Tino Isamoa.
Look at this right here. Just a basic little angle route by the receiver. And this is just saying what type of player Bolden is. He just wants to score points. He wants to play hard for.
Bolden, a 13-yard touchdown catch. We're even. Round for the Cardinals running game. These are two of the poorest running defenses in the NFL. Throwing a catch on first down by Bulger. The biggest pass in franchise history. That 73-yarder in Super Bowl 34 in the final minutes from Kurt Warner. Catch made by Marshall Faulk. Another big piece of those two Super Bowl appearances by the Rams. 1st and 15. Bulger pump fake. Caught by Holt. Tackled by Macklin out to the 34-yard line.
This offense, he's still such an explosive player.
Faulk caught 5 passes out of the backfield last week, a season high, and they find Jackson for a first down here. Out to the 43, covered and stopped by Darling. 10-10 game and a first down throw by Bulger. Far side and a diving catch is made by Curtis. Man, does that guy go get the football?
Just a football player. He just knows how to play the game.
Field. 4.5 to play until halftime. Bulger nearly threw it right into the hands of Darnell Dockett. And a penalty flag comes in on the far side of the field. Boy, will another Cardinal penalty, yes, keep the drive alive.
Good job by Mark Bulger.
The Cardinals to keep drives alive in this game, and for that matter, all year long. Here comes a blitz. Quick throw to Holt. And he's shoved out of bounds by Green at the 39. Yep, they give it to Jackson. And that's his best carry of the afternoon to the 31 and a first down. Tripped up by Darrell Blackstock. 73 yards. Marshall Faulk, the fake to him, and then they throw it to Curtis. Lost his footing, and we'll see where they spot it. Looks like the 27.
See, that's the difference between Mike Martz and Joe Vitt.
Wanted to spend more time with his family. Jackson tries to stretch it out for a first down, and it looked like he did so.
Sit down. You usually tell Mike usually has those bags underneath his eyes, and he looked a lot better than we all thought when we saw him at practice on Friday, and our prayers were with him.
Without a doubt. It's from around the National Football League in Week 11. 3rd and a yard. At the 22, they pitch it to Jackson, and he is dropped for a 3-yard loss. The ball is loose as well. Orlando Huff was there in the backfield. The Cardinals say they have the football. 1st and 10 for Warner. Under 2 minutes to play. He fires over the middle. And the catch is caught for a first down by Adam Bergen, the tight end. Only 9 catches for him all year. That's his 2nd today. Here comes Furry on the blitz. They pick it up. Near side to Bolden, who steps out of bounds at the 40.
Thought that first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Solid return to St. Louis. Inside handoff goes to J.J. Arrington. Surprise call there. Now Bergen for a first down to the 45-yard line.
Now get the timeout, Kurt. Keep doing this. They'll have get that Rams defense a lot of problems in the second half.
First down, Warner looking for a big one. Fires to Larry Fitzgerald. And he's all the way to the 15-yard line. Furry on the coverage. But that's not a matchup the Rams like. Gain of 31. NFL game. Penalty flag down. Incomplete on the 3rd down throw. And as impressive as the Cardinals have been on offense today, penalties again.
Illegal motion, offense, number 28. Penalties decline, 4th down.
Of Neil Rackers, a perfect 29 of 29 on the year, this from 33 yards. And he's still perfect. What a year for Neil Rackers. The veteran Warner talking things over with Bolton. He might visit with McCoy at halftime. Back in St. Louis, 13-10 Arizona in front. Tom Brenneman alongside Neil O'Donnell. We talked about the Cardinals' inability to run the football all year. That is not the story here today.
That is. It starts with the offensive line for the Cardinals. They're coming off the ball. They're doing a great job right now opening up holes for right here. J.J. Arrington is getting outside. Marcel Shipp. It's been a big awakening right now. They haven't been able to do this all season long. And you get it in the playmaker's hand. Larry Fitzgerald, every time he touches the ball, big plays can happen.
Take a look at some of the numbers. And you look at the rushing yards, 66 of them for the Cardinals. They average one more than that number per game this season. 201 yards of total offense. A very efficient first half by Warner. And our fantasy update. Warner has only missed 6 times to Dan McLaughlin, who caught up moments ago with Dennis Green.
Well, first of all, Coach, your offensive line, much maligned coming into this game, but they're playing very well.
Well, we've always believed them. We've had a lot of injuries, but the guys are playing hard. We had to make another adjustment, but I think our guys have done well with it.
Point of emphasis for your team at practice tackling. Steven Jackson only 8 yards rushing.
Well, I think we just missed a lot of tackles before. I think the penalties are what hurting us today. We've got to cut down the penalty aspect of it and then try to get ourselves wrapped up on those ball carriers.
Go get them second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tom.
Dan, thank you very much. We thank Dennis Green for his time. Warner, play fake, looking for the long one, and through the hands of the linebacker and then caught by Anquan Bolden at the 45-yard line. A gift-wrapped interception for Claiborne.
It's a double post right here. Warner throws it up there. Claiborne just misjudges his jump. The ball goes right over his fingertips. It's a big play right here to start the second half. One thing about the Cardinals, they aren't going to come out the second half and sit on a 3-point lead. Then it keeps.
Second down and 10. Warner throws to Fitzgerald. And he steps in between a couple of would-be tacklers and dives ahead close to a first down. It looks like he has it. Adam Marshall at safety to begin this second half. Ball is loose. He tried to hand it off to James Jackson, who has only handled the ball twice all year.
Around midfield. Take a shot because they feel like they could get it back if they need it.
Set up the screen. And then a late flag comes in. I think it's defensive holding against the Rams.
Holding, defense, number 50. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Wow, what a big one that is. Third down. And a throw too quick for Bolden on the slant. And now the Cardinals will punt it away. Rackers plenty of leg to get it there, especially here in the dome.
No wind.
Good snap, good hold, and Rackers unloads. 31 out of 31 on the year for Neil Rackers. His 11th field goal in the last year and a half from 50 and beyond.
Streak still alive.
There you get a look at the destruction of Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis as they're set to open the new Busch Stadium right next to it next season. Well, the state-of-the-art stadium to open next year in Arizona. You see the field, it slides out of the stadium to get sun. They slide it right back in. It will be the home of the 2008 Super Bowl and will continue to be the home of the Fiesta Bowl, which, by the way, next year the Fiesta Bowl and the national championship game can be seen right here on Fox. The NFL season kicks off in September. Perhaps that's a reason Wilson missed on a chance from the blitz. And then the catch is made by Curtis. First down on first down out to the 41.
This is a real important drive right now for the Rams. They came out at halftime. Cardinals go down there, get 3 points. This is
6 catch. Run fake. Bulger steps up. Penalty flags down. Again, it's Curtis. And he is tackled by Darling at the 42-yard line. Beat Macklin on the coverage, but this is coming back.
Offense, number 75. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Here comes a blitz. They get it away, caught by Bruce. And he's out to the 41-yard line. Isaac's second catch today. Reception, 2nd and 9. Here comes Wilson again. Caught by Holt, first down to the 45. First down, and again it's Curtis. And he dives ahead of the 38, his 7th catch today.
That's 3 times in a row they brought Adrian Wilson, a strong safety for the Cards, off the corner.
It's been a banged-up Arizona defense the entire year. So many of their key players have been out for a long time, and Bulger in the grasp.
Bulger sacked.
4 wide receivers in on 3rd and 11. They need to get to the 35. Bulger steps out of trouble, looking down the field. It's caught. Touchdown, Isaac Bruce. Bulger to Bruce, and a 1-point Rams lead.
Who made this touchdown happen was number 28, Marshall Falk. He does a great job coming in, picking up linebacker Orlando Huff to give Mark Bulger enough time to throw this ball downfield. And you look at Isaac Bruce right here. His turf toe looks pretty good there, getting vertical, staying, keeping it high, and giving Bulger a chance to throw it over his outside shoulder.
Blitz coming, and this time Wilson will get there. He's been coming the entire game, but was always a step late, and now Bulger is down. He injured his right shoulder, you may remember, after throwing an interception against Indianapolis. Missed 2 games, came back last week.
And Wilson once again coming off the edge. No one picks him up right there, and he just puts all that weight on Mark Bulger's shoulder.
Not good news for the St. Louis fans. Bulger just now starting to get to his feet, but he's leaving the game. That's the next 2 games.
That's why you don't want your starting quarterback trying to make tackles.
And now Wilson on the sack. Re-aggravating, it looks like, that shoulder, and to the locker room goes Mark Bulger. He's under a lot of pressure here today. 3rd down at 22. Lots of time for Martin. Catch is made by Bruce, but it'll be just short of the first down. The play in the 3rd quarter. Fitzgerald, the catch out to the 45. A 20-yard gain for the number 1 receiver in the NFL, Larry Fitzgerald. Again, it's Fitzgerald. And again, he has a first down, a gain of 11 to the 44.
You don't even have to mention his name. No. We all know who we're talking about.
3rd and 9. Here comes the blitz. Warner gets it away underneath. And then tripped up is LaRon McCoy, short of the first down. Do you consider going here? I don't. And right now, each team with 1 turnover. Reggie Swinton from his own 40. Cuts it back up the middle. And is into Rams territory at the 49. Blitz coming. Short drop, quick throw to Bolden. Very close to a first down.
Right here, realize that there's a blitz coming. That's his hot read right there to Bolden, the slant route. Free safety Mike Furry comes from the secondary. It's good awareness by number 13.
Fourth 100-yard receiving game this year by Bolden. Back. Warner will keep it. He didn't need much. They signal first down.
I used to hate those quarterback sneaks. I never understood why they'd always make me do all the quarterback sneaks when I have a guy like Eddie George was behind me at 245 pounds.
Second down and 15. Here comes the blitz. Warner able to get it away, finds Fitzgerald, and he dances along the sideline to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 7. Here comes the blitz. Thrown behind the intended receiver Bolden, but a penalty flag has come in.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 37. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Chris Johnson. In a row, including a game in Arizona, and then in came Eli Manning and out went Warner. And here in his return to St. Louis, he drops it off to Arrington, and he has a first down to the Rams 20.
They've been hitting that little angle route all afternoon long to J.J. Arrington. This is what makes Kurt Warner so good. He just takes what the defense gives you. A basic little angle route right here. He knows that's his hot read also. Just dump it off to number 28 and let him run with the football.
High formation. They're going to hand it to Arrington. He jumps over one tackler, spins away from another, and he's all the way down to the 11-yard line. A very impressive run by the rookie out of Cal, J.J. Arrington. Inside handoff to Ian Badesio.
Fumble.
And Arizona has recovered.
There you go, Kurt's audible right now at the line of scrimmage.
To his tight end, and he made the right call. Adam Bergen, the rookie out of Lehigh, his first NFL touchdown, and it gives Arizona the lead after the checkoff by Warner at the line of scrimmage. Arrington in the backfield. Warner going to Bolden, who wraps it up and gets into the end zone. Blanket coverage by Gross, but Bolden went up and got it. So Jamie Martin trying to spoil the homecoming of Kurt Warner. 8:03 to go in St. Louis. Now this offense in the hands of Jamie Martin, who led him to 2 wins, and 2 fourth-quarter come from behind wins this year. But this time is sacked, and he might be hurt. For the Arizona defense, it's 3rd and 14. They need to get to the 41. And Martin throws, caught by Holt. Across the 40, all the way to the 38-yard line, and Wilson saved a touchdown.
He does a great job running that deep in cut and finding the weakness in the defense, which is in the middle of the field. Jamie Martin does a great job with the timing, getting the ball to number 81 before he gets to the hash mark.
Gain of 37 for Torrey Holt. Martin escapes trouble, throws, and again, guess who? You got it. Torrey Holt. Holt again. To the 14.
You see Jamie Martin come back and win this game. If he wins this game, then I think you could sit Mark Bolger down for a while, let him get that drive and try to get 7.
We're under 4 minutes and they're down 7. Good protection. Martin to Holt. But a good tackle made by Darling, then got some help. They're shy of the first down. Penalty flag on the far side of the field. Looked like Sean McDonald, the wide receiver, got tangled up out there with Adrian Wilson.
So these are all stats that the NFL's been studying for many years, so they know the right call, and it is to kick the field goal.
32-yard attempt by Wilkins. And it is good. Well, the crowd doesn't like the decision. Now it's up to the Rams defense. They need a stop. Can they get it? this year. Stop Kurt Warner and the Cardinals on this upcoming drive and get the ball back. Swinton breaks through to the 41, man to beat, and Reggie Swinton trying to go the distance. And he is caught all the way down to the 5-yard line. Ron Bartell caught him, but what a time to get your best return of the year.
Oh. Wow. All he had to do is really outrun that kicker, but you give that rookie Bartell a lot of credit for not giving up. He ran him all the way down from all the way across the field.
Return for Arizona. Fitzgerald on motion. First and goal. And they give it to Marcel Shipp. And a timeout spent by the Rams.
Second charge timeout, St. Louis. It will be a 30-second.
3-7. Warner looking for Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald pulling in his 6th touchdown pass of the year, and it makes it a 10-point game.
Why not? Little quick out right there.
Kurt Warner today is thrown for 285 yards, 3 touchdowns without an interception in his first trip since leaving the Rams back to St. Louis. Talked about it at the very beginning. Kurt Warner coming back here. He didn't make a big deal out of it when we sat down and talked with him last night, but Neil, I'm sure you know better than that.
Go 4-6 if they go. I mean, there's too many weapons on that team. With Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, if they continue losing like this, I think they'll really blow up this team and start the whole rebuilding process with maybe a whole new coach and a whole new coaching staff come this time next year.
Well, there are some that believe that some of this has blown up already. Maybe not necessarily on the field. Maybe it's finally trickling down there after the 8-8 season last year. Opened it up for Warner a bit more in the second half. He's thrown for nearly 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. The ball is loose. And Adrian Wilson has it for Arizona. And that should put this one on ice.
Pain never stops. When you're down by 11, it gives that defense a reason to tee off on that quarterback, and you see it right there. Just a little pressure backside. Orlando Pace just doesn't do a good job on his set. He gets beat around. Steven Jackson actually right there gives up that sack.
That's Darryl Blackstock making his first NFL start today in place of Carlos Dansby. Last road win for the Cardinals was in Miami last year. That is their only road win in their last 25 road games. And this play has a couple of penalties.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 91, tackle the quarterback below the knees.
Leonard Little very upset about that call.
Automatic first down.
20 lead. Arrington to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Why not? Icing on the cake. I bet you there'll be some friction at Rams Park come this week. You could say it's injuries, you could say whatever it is, but there's enough talent on this team to be a lot better than 4-6.
Kickoff rolls out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Take a look at Arizona's upcoming schedule. And Denny Green told us
first down.
Quarter point. Catch made and unable to get out of bounds is Dane Looker, his first catch of the afternoon. Clock running down to close to 1 minute left.
All those guys intact. Hopefully there's no major injuries and they can keep that unit together because we saw a rushing attack which we haven't seen all season long.
Sean McDonald, the former Arizona State standout, the catch. Unmoors around the NFL today. The Giants beating Philadelphia without Donovan McNabb. What a catch by Curtis in the end zone. Leaping high into the air between 2 Cardinal defenders. Catch is made. And into the end zone, Arlen Harris for the 2-point conversion. Third-year running back out of Virginia. And that makes it a 10-point game. The onside kick pounded high into the air through the hands of Fitzgerald. And then fielded cleanly by Dane Looker, so the Rams will get it back. 33 seconds left. Bolger. Saipaia also had to leave this game on a cart. Better than 100 catches and 1,300 receiving yards each. That one nearly intercepted by Wilson, who has been all over the field here today.
Yes, he has. That's one thing about Wilson. He's been flying all over the place. With the injury to Dansby, he's been the
season out of NC State. He was a teammate with Torrey Holt for the Wolfpack. McDonald able to get, no, they're saying he did not get out of bounds. Forward progress keeps the clock rolling. And that'll be the final play of the game. Returns to St. Louis. Throws for 285 yards and 3 touchdowns. And directs the Cardinals to their first win at quarterback when Warner got the start. 38-28. Back to wrap it up in a moment.